Good morning, grade threes. I am really excited for today. We are going to start our remote learning. I don't know how you're feeling about that. I imagine some of you are feeling kind of disappointed right now. You'd really hoped we'd all be back together. And you know what? I feel that way too. I'm sad that I'm in the classroom and I'm just by myself. But I'm happy that you can see my face. You can see when I'm going like this, or if I'm going like this, you'll be able to actually see how I feel. So that's exciting. Today, we are going to start a new unit in language. We're going to start doing poetry. Now, if you are watching this video before our Zoom call, which I think is going to be at 10 a.m., I would like you to pause the video, take out a piece of paper, and write down a couple thoughts. What do you think of when you think of poetry? Okay, there's no wrong answers here. What comes to mind when you think of poetry? Maybe you're already going, oh, poetry's awful. I hate doing poetry. Okay, great, write that down. Or maybe you have all of these imaginings. You're like, what? Yeah, I don't want to give you answers. So pause the video, write down like 3 or 4 things that you think of. And then if you're doing this before the Zoom call, bring this to the Zoom call this morning and we are going to talk over a few of those things. So pause. Okay, I'm trusting that you actually paused the video there. I wish I could see you and I would know. For poetry, I want us to sort of change how we think about it. We learn a lot of rules in our language class. We learn about when to use capital letters. We learn about when to use periods and question marks, when to use commas. We're going to begin getting into quotation marks later this year. And there's so many rules we need to follow. And those are important because they help us to communicate in a way that people can understand in our writing. Here's the thing though. We learn the rules so that when we get to things like poetry, we can break some of the rules. Poetry is about playing with words and having fun doing it. So today I want to leave you excited and inspired for some of the cool things that we are going to be doing in the coming days, couple weeks. All right, so I'm going to read you this book. It's called I Scream, Ice Cream, and it's a book of wordles, and wordles are just play on words, things that sound the same, but when you look at them in their spelling, they look different. So I will be reading this to you, but I'm going to actually show you the pictures of the pages so you can follow along. All right. I scream, $2. Ice cream, $2. See how it's the same sounds, but completely different meaning. Reindeer, reindeer. Me, cloud, meek, loud. Icy, icy. I see. Pants, knees. Pant, sneeze. Achoo! Sorry, no more funnel cakes. Sorry, no more fun elk aches. Who did it? Not her. A nodder? An otter. Princess Cape. Princess Cape. Close the wind. Oh! Close the window. An apple do me good. An apple do me good. A family affair. A family of hair. Peace mitten. Pea smitten. I love this book. It's so silly and it shows you the way that sometimes when we say something out loud and you hear it, it can mean completely different things when you write it down. So today what I would like you to do is you're gonna go onto our Google Classroom and I want you to try to think of one Wordle. one thing where the same sound can mean a different thing. So there are some words in English, there's a lot of words in English, that are called homophones, and that means the same sound. They have the same sound as another word that's spelled differently. Here's an example. We have the word blue, which is a color, but then we also have the word blue, which is like I blew the house down. They mean completely different things, but if I just said the word blue to you, you wouldn't know which one I was talking about. This is why sometimes for your spelling tests, I make you listen to the sentence before you start writing the word, because the sentence tells you which one I mean, but the word itself, by itself, doesn't always tell you that. So think of one homophone, maybe you can think of a couple, and we'll share them on our Google Classroom site and have some fun with that. Today was just sort of an easy day. We are not going to do spelling for the next 2 weeks. Doing spelling dictations over Zoom is just kind of insane. So for the next 2 weeks, you get a break from spelling. Yay, congratulations. But we will still be doing cursive. I will see you later. Bye, guys.